Hello everyone, 大家好。Welcome to 有朋 Chinese. I'm 刘老师。In today's lesson, we are going to learn how to use 了。There are two 了 in Chinese. One is used at the end of a verb or an adjective. The other is used at the end of a sentence. This video focuses on 了一。This is the structure of the video.The negative form of V 乐一 is 没 V. When the action comes to an end, we use V 完了 to express it. 没吃 didn't eat. 吃了 ate, started to eat. 吃完了 finished eating. In fact, 吃完了 is one possibility of 吃了. The other possibility is 没吃完 didn't finish eating.踢了足球 I played football. 没踢足球 I didn't play football. 去了上海没去苏州 I went to Shanghai instead of 苏州. Suppose I started doing my homework at 8 o'clock and I kept doing it until all was done at night. In that case, at any point of time after 8, I can say 做了作业. In between 8 and 9 o'clock, we can indicate the duration of movement by putting a time phrase after 了一. For example, 做了15分钟, 做了40分钟. The literal meaning of a V 了一 plus time phrase is to indicate that an action has been started and lasts for a certain time. 做了作业 I did my homework. 做了40分钟作业 I've been doing my homework for 40 minutes. 听了音乐 I listened to the music. 听了15分钟音乐 I've been listening to the music for 15 minutes. We can add other phrases to V 乐一 plus time to clearly express whether the action has finished or not, whether it will continue or not. 做了没做完 I did it, but it's not finished yet. 做了10分钟还在做I've been doing it for 10 minutes and I'm still doing it. 做了1个小时做完了 It took an hour to finish. To summarize, the meaning of a V 乐一 phrase is to indicate that the action of V has begun to materialize, that the action of V has become a fact.That is to say, whether the action has finished or not, whether it will continue or not, is another story. We can express this clearly by adding phrases like 还在做, 做完了, etc. In reality, people use language more efficiently by saying V 乐一 to mean V 乐一 plus something. 这本书我看了3天It took me 3 days to finish reading the book. 这首歌我听了4遍 I listened to this song for 4 times. That is to say, the default meaning of a V 乐一 sentence is to mean that the action has finished. Expressing completion of an action is the function usually assigned to 乐一. Now we know that.This is in fact the default meaning of a 乐一 sentence. 我画了一张画 I drew a picture. We can use this table to summarize what we have said up to now. 这本书我看了3天还在看 clearly indicates the action will continue. And by default, 这本书我看了3天 means I finished reading the book.A fact that is to be realized cannot go with 乐一. 明天我上了1个小时课 is not correct. 下个星期我工作了3天 is also not correct. This, however, does not mean that 乐一 cannot be used to talk about future event. For example, 明天下了课就去买东西 I'll go shopping after class tomorrow. 下个星期我买了相机就去旅行 I'll go on a trip next week after buying a camera. In cases like this, 乐一 indicates a condition, a supposed fact. Even without time words, the sentences still have the same meaning of talking about future event. 下了课就去买东西，买了相机就去旅行。This is because 下了课 and 买了相机 are something like a conditional clause, indicating a supposed condition. It is as the same to say, 下了课以后就去买东西，我买了相机以后就去旅行。Since they are talking about future event, about a plan, the event, of course, is not actually realized. All the examples we had up to now are verbs. Let's have some examples with adjectives. 房间里安静了许多。The room was much quieter. 办公室里多了一个人。There's one more person in the office. 我的表快了3分钟。My watch is 3 minutes fast. Please be reminded that the Chinese counterparts of the following two sentences do not go with 乐一。At that time, I was really happy. 那个时候我真的很开心。The strawberry I had yesterday was delicious. 昨天吃的草莓很好吃。A very famous idiom related to 乐一 goes like this. 说了也白说。说了也白说，他还是不同意。I said in vain, he still didn't agree. 说了也白说，所以最好别说。There is no point talking about it. Better not to say. CCTV's famous host, 白岩松, has wrote a book called 白说. The 白 here, of course, refers to his surname, but it also naturally reminds people of the idiom 说了也白说. And if you want to know more about 白, you are welcome to watch this video of mine.
您正在看的是有朋汉语，谢谢观看，再见。